Hello, in this video we'll talk about how to set up a solo practice or a small law firm using my M.O.N.E.Y technique. Well, congratulations! You have passed the bar exam and now you're an attorney. Now actually comes the real challenge, building a law practice that works for you, not against you. Because you see, most young attorneys, myself included, jump into private practice without a clear structure. They take every client, they chase every dollar, and end up exhausted, disoriented, burned out, and disillusioned. And how I know this? I know this very well because I lived it and I was one of those attorneys. That's why I created the M.O.N.E.Y technique, which is a very simple and mindful framework to help you set up your solo practice or your small law firm with clarity, balance, and purpose. And this is not just about business, it's about building a foundation that honors who you are, honors your time, your values, your needs, and your well-being. You see, when I started practicing law, no one told me what to do. No one told me what actually practicing law really means or how it's done. Law school prepared me, like all of us, to interpret the law, but not how to navigate this life of being an attorney. Somehow, when we pass the bar and we become attorneys, society attaches an image to us that we should be successful, that we should act in a certain way, which is not always the reality. Law school didn't teach me and didn't teach us how to manage my time, how to create boundaries, and how to protect myself while helping others. And that's where so many brilliant attorneys get lost. They step into the profession with the full passion of practicing law, but you see, very few of us have an actual foundation where we have a family member who's an attorney or somebody to step into the shoes of and learn and have the structure and pick it up along the way. Now, nobody is supposed to tell you anything. That was my mistake. It was my responsibility to ask, which I didn't. So, congratulations to you again. If you got to this video, it means that you are genuinely interested in you and your life, and you will succeed in creating a sustainable law practice. It means that you are mindful of who you are and your life. For who doesn't know me, my name is Andreea Parc. I'm a former attorney in New York turned quantum risk management consultant for solo practitioners and for small law firms. And what quantum risk management means is prevention from the inside out. It means awareness, it means mindset, and seeing the big picture without being caught in the external validation, an image of success or identity that we create for ourselves. I speak from experience. I lived this life and I've learned it the hard way, and now I teach you how to avoid the same mistakes and how to get out of your own head, your own story and your own way, because we all create the life that we live. I help you see the story that you tell yourself about yourself and about your life without identifying with it. See it for what it is, just a story, and without identifying you with that story, because only then that we can make meaningful choices and create a life for yourself and a good future for yourself and your family. I created the M.O.N.E.Y technique to help attorneys like you to build a solo practice or a small law firm that supports your life, not consumes it. Starting your own practice is a big decision. You think you are stepping into freedom, but freedom without structure can quickly become chaos. And again, I speak from experience. Without proper systems, you will lose your time, your energy, and sometimes your reputation or even your freedom. So, let's talk about how to set yourself up for a sustainable, successful law practice right from the beginning. Because your future self will thank you for every hour you invest in doing this the right way right now. All right, so money. M stands for management. Management, it's not just about clients and cases. It's about managing your life. It means set up your calendar with intention. Start with personal time first, because you are the most important person in this equation. Not your firm, not your employees, not your clients, not even the court. You are. And if you're not well, nothing else works. All decisions that we make in life are 95% emotional. So if you're exhausted, afraid, caught in beliefs of unworthiness or attachment, or an image that you create about yourself that you're not aligned with, just imagine the quality of your decisions. All right, so you first, and then block out time for your business, time to serve clients, time to do administrative work, and also think strategically. A healthy practice starts with a healthy lawyer. And from personal experience, I cannot emphasize enough the importance of having time to think. So make time to rest, make time to breathe, and make time to live. You cannot practice law if you're dead emotionally. So many people die inside. They die before they're dead. I was there. It's not fun at all. We all know that burnout doesn't build success. Now, optimization. Optimization is where you get personal with yourself. So ask yourself questions. Why am I doing this? So if you got to this point because your parents pushed you to become an attorney, now it's your responsibility to make a choice for yourself. Ask yourself, what kind of law do I really want to practice that truly brings me joy and help people in the same time? How much money do I want to make? And what is that number? Be honest to yourself and with yourself. You don't need to look like every other lawyer to be successful. Ask yourself, how would a successful you look like that would bring you joy, true joy? So many attorneys, including myself, were successful for the society standard, yet empty inside. So maybe you don't need a fancy office, or you don't need an office at all. Maybe working from home fits your lifestyle better. Maybe your strength is in collaboration, not in competition. So maybe an estate law practice might reflect who you are better than litigation, let's say. Face who you really are and what you truly want. Because when your practice reflects you, then it becomes sustainable and success feels natural. So please take your time here. This is where actually alignment begins. All right, next, N, needs. Now, let's talk about your needs. Because most of the time, our needs drive our behavior more than our values. So here, ask yourself, what do you truly need right now? Do you need financial stability? Do you need support? Do you need structure, mentorship, or a system to stay organized? What do you really need? Be honest with yourself. Don't build a practice based on the story you think you should live, that your life should look like in a certain way. Build it around what you truly need, what your true, real needs are. Because what you're setting up now isn't just a firm, it's your future. And this foundation will either support your growth or cause you stress for years to come. Here is where I messed up, because I didn't understand why my true needs were. This brought frustration, anger, and ultimately made mistakes and bad decisions. Remember, 95% of your decisions are emotional. Be authentic, be true to yourself, and be in integrity with yourself. Next, it's earnings. Let's be real here. You didn't go to law school and go through the bar exam just to struggle. You want to help people and earn what you really deserve. But here's the truth. Law school didn't teach you how to run a business. If you're a solo practitioner or a small firm lawyer, you wear every hat in the business. You're practicing law, you're the marketer, you're the biller, you're the negotiator, you're the manager, you're everything. You are the business. So treat this practice of law as a business. Create systems for accepting clients and for billing and collecting payments. Most importantly, set clear boundaries in your engagement letters and hold yourself to them. Clients won't break your boundaries. You allow them to break your boundaries. And you break your boundaries yourself. And then you get upset on your clients. Don't be afraid to talk about fees up front. And don't be ashamed to ask for your money. Most of attorneys that I work with have these issues, and I had these issues when I was practicing law, chasing clients, former clients, for the work that I did. Most attorneys waste an incredible amount of time and energy chasing money from clients that they have already earned, because they don't have a system, or they have a system and they don't follow it. Something that I've learned for myself and that I call now radical respect for myself, my time, my energy, my worth. You can't pour from an empty cup, and you can't serve people with an unpaid invoice. And last but not least, why? Yield. At the end of the day, ask yourself, what did I accomplish? What did I learn? How do I feel? Because the ultimate goal isn't just to build a successful practice. It's to build a meaningful life. You need to enjoy what you do and earn enough to make it worthwhile. Otherwise, the return on your investment, as I call it, or your return on intention, simply, it's not worth it. You don't work to pay bills, student loans, kids' education, so on and so forth. You work because it's meaningful, and because it brings you joy, and because you leave a legacy. Remember, every decision you make today determines the quality of your tomorrow. So make them with awareness and presence. Well, setting up your law firm the right way isn't about having the perfect business plan. It's about having a plan that reflects you and who you are. With the M.O.N.E.Y technique, you can build a solo or a small practice that is both profitable and peaceful, one that honors your time, your values, your needs, and your wellness. Because your well-being is your biggest investment. So please take your time, start with you, and remember, your future self will thank you. If you just passed the bar, or you're already practicing and you want to start your own law practice, download my free guide attached to this video. You will discover how to build your firm with structure, purpose, integrity, mindfulness, because a successful practice is a mindset. And make decisions that protect your time, your energy, and your peace of mind. And if you're ready to go deeper than that, join me for one-on-one consulting, where I'll help you align your mindset and your law practice for sustainable success with your well-being in the center. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you never miss future educational content designed to help you win your days and your career the healthy way for yourself. Thank you. I'll see you soon.